It's official. After a decade, Django and Samuel L. Jackson have been reunited. Kind of. Not really. Not at all. Django Unchained. So Django Unchained is another 3-hour movie written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. This time it's a Western. Stylistically speaking anyway, it would be a Western or a spaghetti Western, but geographically speaking, it would actually be a Southern, when you think about it. Yeah. He's dabbled into some spaghetti Western style before with Kill Bill, but now it's a straight up Western. The plot of this movie is Christoph Waltz comes across Django and he's like, all right, hey, I'm a bounty hunter. If you help me get these guys, I will help you. And through a series of circumstances, they then agree to go get Django's wife from Leonardo DiCaprio. I have trimmed a lot off of that plot premise because it's a 3-hour Tarantino movie, but that is the gist of it. Now, I've been looking forward to this movie. I'm a Tarantino fan. Luckily, this movie is pretty cool. Doesn't matter if Santa got lost on the way to your house, he came to the movie theater anyway. A lot works in this movie. First of all, we have Jamie Foxx as Django. He's a badass. He's a slave who has become a bounty hunter under the mentorship of Christoph Waltz. Right there, I could give you that pitch and that would be enough. There's a lot more coming, my friends. It's cool seeing him go from this really timid slave to a really confident badass. He's a really fast pistol shot. Dude, the violence. Tarantino violence is it's just awesome. It's that Mortal Kombat type extreme violence. It's just fun to see on the big screen. I don't know why. When a pistol can blow someone back through a wall in a Tarantino movie, yeah, why not? That does put a smile on my face. There is some brutality in this movie. Not all of it's enjoyable. Some of it you're like, ew, that's rough. But I do love Tarantino for this. He is such an unapologetic writer and director. He makes content, he throws it on screen. Most other writers or directors would be like, I'm gonna take that out because that's not really socially acceptable. Tarantino makes it, does not apologize for it. That is rare in the filmmaking business. Hats off to him for that. And moving on to some of the other characters, you have Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a total dick in this movie. There are certain roles that you're like, oh yeah, I could see Leonardo DiCaprio doing any one of these roles. For some reason, this role in Django Unchained, I didn't think to myself, yeah, one day Leo DiCaprio is gonna totally do a role like that. I don't know why. He's such a Hollywood golden boy that seeing him as a slave-owning dick, you're like, it's culture shock. He plays this role up. You can tell he has fun with it. I think that's what I love about Tarantino movies. Everyone on screen looks like they're just having a blast. Is he a villain in this movie? Absolutely. Arguably the villain in this movie. However, is he the villain in this movie or is Samuel L. Jackson the villain in this movie? Samuel L. Jackson's one of those trusty type house slaves. You know those dudes that are like, no, I'm better than all the other slaves, so they boss other slaves around. And he totally brown noses with DiCaprio. He's such a dick. A dick to the point where I'm like, I don't know if he's more of a dick than DiCaprio. You really can't tell. Here's some perspective for you. All right, Jamie Foxx is fantastic in this movie. There's no arguing that. But of the scene stealers, Samuel L. Jackson steals every scene he's in. And he'll be in a scene with Leonardo DiCaprio, who steals every scene he's in. And he'll be in a scene with Christoph Waltz, who steals every scene he's in. 3 guys all steal every scene they're in, are in scenes together. Does that blow your mind? It should. It'll be a sloppy mess or a stroke of genius. Luckily, this is just genius. Now, you can argue that this movie, as Tarantino movies do tend to do, does drag on a bit, and you're like, well, if only the movie was shorter, then it would be perfect. But then I was asking myself, when I was thinking about this review, I was like, all right, what scene would I cut out of the movie? And I couldn't think of anything that I really would have trimmed out of the movie. Which my point of view is, if you cannot think of and properly conjure a counterexample, then there's no problem to begin with. It's just the fact that you don't like long movies. There are 3 types of people in this world. People who just don't like Tarantino movies, period. And the other 2 are people who say that Kill Bill is better than Inglourious Basterds, or people who consider Inglourious Basterds better than Kill Bill. Yeah, Tarantino's earlier shit is like his golden age. Nothing's gonna touch that for me. I felt Django Unchained was better than Inglourious Basterds, but maybe right under Kill Bill. However, this is the bloody good time you want for Christmas. If you're a Tarantino fan, you're gonna be like that Nintendo 64 kid on YouTube opening up his Nintendo 64 package. That will be you, my friend. Django Unchained has great dialogue, great characters. Christoph Waltz is a badass. Jamie Foxx is a badass. Leonardo DiCaprio is a badass. Samuel L. Jackson is a badass. It's part bounty hunter quest on a quest for revenge and a quest for justice and a quest for liberation. There you go. Django Unchained is awesome-tacular. So what's your favorite Tarantino movie of all time? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.